Kathy and Gladys. Hey, Joshua. Let us in. It's hot out here. It's warm here too. It's 26 degrees Celsius and there's no wind. It's pretty warm out. It's warm. I'm just putting my phone case over here so I can find it because I can't put my phone in my holder when my phone's in this thing. I can't have my case on. So how's everybody? Hope everyone's having a good day. We went out and did a little gallivanting around, Brooke and I. Talked to his dad. He's on his way back. He spent the night in Kamloops, so I think he's going to try and head to Calgary today. It's a 6-hour drive. That's what it says on my map. So it's about a 6-hour drive. So he's going to try and get there today. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I went and took Brooke for lunch. And I went to the dollar store just to have a look see. So he'll be there tonight. No, I think he's going to spend the night in Calgary because he can, well, from what he told me today, he can only drive about 5 hours and then he gets tired. I get it. Like, I drove for 14 hours straight once, and I'm telling you, that was a long jaunt. So probably either tomorrow or Monday, depending, because apparently it's a thrift day. From what Lisa says, it's a thrift day, so whatever little thrifty stores they see, they're going to stop. But how do you tell when that's a thrifty store or not? I don't know. So I'm thinking either tomorrow or Monday. Tuesday the latest, I'm thinking. Thinking Tuesday the latest. So we did that. Took him for lunch. Went to Dollarama. What else did we do? We just went to Dollarama. Oh, and we went to Walmart. I had to go to Walmart and pick up some coffee cream and such. So I was looking around in there, like they've got so much fall stuff in there. It's just unreal. And they have a big, huge display with stuff that's for $5. So I did get in there. I did get in there. And then I don't know if Shane is watching, but I went to the eyeglass place where he got his eyeglasses from to go pick them up. But I can't take them because they owe him money. So I should ask him, can you just throw it on my debit card? I didn't ask them that. I should have. Well, here, just throw it on my debit card. It's all good. I'll give it back to him. I should have asked her that, but I didn't. So I was in there trying on frames because I want to get another pair of glasses. So I need another pair. So I don't know what their price is there. I think it's pretty much the same price that I pay when I go online to Zenny. So we're going to see. They've got some really nice frames there. They're all up to date, and they've got a really nice pair. They're black, but they're kind of like a cat eye, but they're a little bit bigger. And then they got this little thing on the corner here that some bling bling. They're really pretty. So I was thinking about, oh, maybe I should see how much mine would be there. I can't remember how much Shane paid for his. I think I paid about I'm thinking about $130 on Zenny. Thanks, Gladys. Tell you about should have your own drone show. I got one drone. I don't even know if the thing it should have. I think it's got a camera on it. I've never used it. I've never tried it, but I'd like to. I'd like to try the drone just to see how it works. But so is anybody doing anything today? Besides staying in and being more or cool? I take it it's hot out there still. We're starting to cool down. We're supposed to get a little bit of rain. My tablet's buffering and I don't know why. See, I don't get this stuff, why it does that. My tablet buffers and my phone buffers. My phone stops on, or my chat stops on my phone. That's ridiculous. I don't understand it. does have drone show last year. They call it the Disney Electrical Sky Parade. Okay. Yeah, see, we haven't watched any of that on TV either. I've been busy with these crazy dogs of mine. I go sit out with them at night. So when it's cool, because it was pretty warm here yesterday, so I went and sat out there last night. I don't know, we were out there probably about 10:30 last night. We're walking around in the dark because I removed all my solar. Hey, Janie Jane, we have 3 feet of snow. What? You have snow, Jane? Are you serious? How can you guys have snow already? So we were out in the yard just puttering around. How's the man I've been praying for? He's had another surgery. He is paralyzed, but they don't know where it starts because he had 3 breaks in his back. So they don't know if it's starting up here or they don't know where it's starting. She hasn't been giving too many updates, which I totally understand. He's still in ICU, I know that. Apparently he was awake a little bit, but he's really not sure what's going on. I don't know. I don't even know if he knows where he is. So I go look on her Facebook just to see if there's any posts. Like, I'm not hearing anything from family right now, so I just go to her Facebook page, or I go to one of her sister's page and just to see if there's an update. So really not much. They're still watching his breathing. So it's still in the critical area. So that's all I know right now. That's all I know right now. It's pretty scary. This whole world is gone scary. I'm just saying. Like even the young gentleman that passed away here. Like, I didn't know Shane used to watch him. He says, I've been watching him forever. And it's like, well, I didn't know that. We were talking about it on the phone today. I was like, did you hear about that? And he said, oh yeah. It's just like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. People just like to be, they don't like to be nice, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty scary. But I'm going to show you guys what I got. And that just looks kind of wonky because the pumpkins are on the wrong darn side. I can twist them. Well, you got to see them from both sides, though. So I got these little floral picks from Walmart. Aren't they cute? I love these. I don't know, Joshua. I don't know. I don't have it with me. Jane, you're a dork like Janie Jane. Us dorks got to stick close together. I'm just saying. Jeez Louise, I remember when Kathy first called me that. I laughed so hard. You dork. I love it. Hey, Hawaii. Pumpkin on darn wrong. I know, right? Like, you. There's the front, I'm assuming. And the pumpkins are on the back. Like, who thought of that idea? So I'm trying to guess the word. So I just kind of twisted it. Like, I don't want to take it apart. But hey, if I have to, I will. Just to put it on the right side. But you want to be able to see your stuff. But that looks kind of crazy, though. Like, you still want to see... Well, I guess I could bend some stuff back a little bit, but you want to see it from the front and the back. But on the back side, these ones are not too bad, but kind of weird. But these were $5 each. I wish they had this kind of stuff in the dollar store. Yes, Joshua, I have. What was I going to say? Oh, when we were in Dollarama today, this lady was making, getting some purple roses. Like, they're more like Halloween, black roses, and there's black feathers and stuff. And she's making a wreath Like I just started talking to her in there. That's how I am. I'll talk to anybody. I don't care. And she was trying to reach the top where there was a lighter color purple. And she's looking, she says, "Yeah, but those are too high and I can't reach them." So I thought, I looked down, it's like, okay, is there anything I can step on? No. So I took another big floral with a big long stem and tried to chase it out of the hole that's in there. But I got to reach it. I just slammed myself right into the florals and I got there was two of them, so I grabbed them both for her. So I'm so disruptive lately. I need help. There was no box there, and I didn't want to walk and start. Well, like, no, those stools they have there are wrapped in plastic. But I got the florals first, so I got to help her. And here, she said to me, she looked at me and she looked at Brooke and she says, "Are you Brooke's mom?" And I said, "Yeah." And she says, "I work as an aide at the high school," which I didn't know that. It's like, I haven't seen anybody from his high school since he graduated. So she looked at him and she said hi to him. And then she said her name. She says, "Do you remember Mrs. Graham?" And he looked at her and he went, "Yeah, Mrs. Graham." And then he looked at me and it's like, "That's Mrs. Graham. I've never met her, ever." So it was kind of neat. So she sat and she talked to him for a little while. And I love when that stuff happens. I gave you meds, Jane. So yeah, it was kind of neat to see an aide that he's like, I was thinking of his aide he had when he was in kindergarten, Mrs. Grant. And thank the Lord, she took a bunch of pictures of her and him, all in black and white. So every now and then I take him out of the envelope and I show him. There's like, "Who's that?" And he looks at it, Mrs. Grant. Like after all these years, he still remembers her. Like she was his number one. Oh my gosh. I think she made him like really sociable. I don't know. But I have no way of contacting her. I just thought it was just so cute. It's like, oh my gosh, look at, there's an aide. I don't know if he had her in school or not, but it's nice that they talk to him. I love that. I think it was the face, Joshua. I think it was the face, maybe. I don't know. Or it could have been the voice, too. I have no idea. But I thought, oh my gosh. I was like, high five, dude. How cool is that? So, yeah. But I got my pot because we're going to make a face on here. I put her face on here. I got to paint it. I had to draw it. Look at her eyelashes are just like out of this earth. Hey, Tony. So I got to paint her face on. But that was my goal today, was to get this pot and make that face like Grandma's got in her pot with the plants and everything and her glasses. Joyce wanted me to make one. So I was like, okay, I can do that. Plus, I got the florals that I want. Hey, Jane, that I can put in the house. So, and I got some new curtains from Dollarama too. But they're a fall color. They're not a deep orange, but they're an orangey color for $5. I couldn't pass them up. It's like, oh my gosh, those curtains are screaming at me. Get in my cart. So I took them. And then they have another set there, another black pair. Same material. They're nice and soft and they still let the light through, which is perfect. Let's go to Ace. Let's go. Tony, I would pay money to go to Ace Hardware with you. We would have a blast. I'm telling you, either I'd embarrass you or you'd say, okay, we got to go. I'm just saying, it would be too fun. It would be too fun. I didn't know Brooke does recognize her. What did she talk to him about? She just asked what he was watching on his phone and asked how he was. Like she said, how are you, Brooke? He said, I'm fine. How are you? And I love it when he does that. And he learned that from being in school. When someone says, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? So he always says it back, you know. Whether he understands it or not, I don't know. But I just think it's so cute. After the football game. Okay, Tony. Well, I don't know. If I was there, you wouldn't be watching the game. We'd be just going. I'm just saying. So I got me some more paint brushes. I love these things. I was trying to find, these ones were $2. These were $2. And then I got my floral foam because I'm not going to use, Joyce, I've got all the stuff for that plant pot head. So I got floral foam. I'm not going to use dirt because I'm not using a real plant. Because if I want to switch it up, I can switch it up. Oh yeah, Kathy was talking about tacos this morning. Hey Octo, how are you? Have you been hiding? No, no, I haven't been hiding. I was on, when was the last time I was on? Oh gosh, not Friday. Alright guys, you can't remember, last week sometime. I take tacos too. I like tacos. They're good. I made me a sausage and green bean dish yesterday. Fried up my sausages. Well, it's not sausage. They were actually Smokies, but there's no filling in it, and they're not as big as the filled ones. Like they're like only about that big. So I took the whole pack out, fried those all up, threw some green beans in there, some onion powder, some garlic powder. Oh my gosh, was it good. Fresh green beans, not canned. Slim, did you ever make your burritos? No, Tony. I'm going to though. I keep telling you that. I think it's too much just for me by myself. I think it's too much. Well, who's cooking? I'm not. I like tacos. Oh, tacos are so good. Hi, David. I wish I could meet Brooke. And I forgot her. He's a boy, Joshua. I'll cook. Ooh, Tony's gonna cook. Got your apron, baby. Gotta have that sucker on. So I got my foam, and I got these I'm gonna put in that pot. So I want colors that, like I want earthy colors kind of deal. Like I could have went fall all the way, but you know how much I'm a green lover. So, and it just looks more, I don't know, looks more real. Like these are pretty realistic, I think. They look pretty good. So I can switch it up. I don't think I'm going to add these in the pot though. But who knows? It could happen somehow. But they go nice together. Like they go good together. Me too, Kathy. I want sage green walls. Or a sage green feature wall. I'm telling you. I love sage green. And then I got these to put in this for when I decorate her up. I got these acorns. And they're foam. I didn't think they were. So I can put a toothpick in there. And then just put it in the foam. So I can scatter them around. Acorns? Acorns or whatever they're called. So at least they're two different colors. And then I got the pine cones too. I don't know if I'll use these. Because these are pretty hard. So I got those. And I got these. This is for the length of her hair. Check these out. These almost look real. This is a real plant. Well, these are fake, but they look real. Aren't these fantastic? Like, look at that. They didn't have those there the last time I went. Oh, I love these. Like, they almost feel like a rubber. Like a thick rubber? So these are great. They look real. So this is going to be like her long hair. I'm not making it like how Grandma Helen's is in her pot. I think I have those plants. And if I'm right, they bloom. They do bloom. I swear I've got those plants in my backyard. But mine's not all in one pot. I divvied them up. But they do bloom, Grandma Helen. So if you're watching, they bloom. Just might take a little time. But these are, what are you laughing at, Tony? Are you laughing at what I said? Oh, probably. But see, like if you stick it in here, like that could be the length of her hair. It's not going to look like that, mind you. But, you know, I kind of thought so, Tony. See, I can read your mind like there's no tomorrow. I know what you're laughing at. I know what you're laughing. Yeah. Yes, Kathy. Yes. Yes. That's what they are. They're a succulent. Yes. Maybe that's what they are called, pearl succulents. Yes, I've seen these in the store. Well, not in the store, but in the greenhouses and stuff. So I thought I'd get these because they're pretty long. And if I have to cut them, that's okay. I still got lots left that I can use. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about making this. Like I hummed and hawed what I'm going to get. I wanted something that looks real and not so fake. What does Brooke want to do for Halloween? Joshua, Brooke doesn't do Halloween in the RX department. Yes, yes. Tony. And I got some of this Live Clean body wash. It's calming body wash. It's Manoi oil calming body wash, and it's 98% plant-based. That's all I buy is the plant-based. This is paraben-free, and it's cruelty-free. Yeah, paraben-free, cruelty-free, and it's plant-based. This stuff is really good. If you can find it even at your Dollar Tree, which I believe they have it at ours, or your Dollar General, get it. They even have the hand lotion. The paraben-free, get it. It's good for you. It's good for, you're not going to eat it, but it's good for your skin. They don't make it long around here. What's that? Oh, are we talking about the plants, Kathy? And then I got these. I've got one of each. I've got one on my table already. And I got this candle. It's a Thanksgiving candle. But I can't wait. It's pumpkin pie. I love the jars. I will repurpose the jars. That's why I buy them like this. Okay, Kathy, I was wondering. I thought so. And it's a 3-wicker. I wanted to make my own 3-wicker. I've got so many wicks, I can just keep going. And this smells great. Like this smells up my whole house, which is amazing. I didn't think it would. So there's the lid. It's got pumpkins on it. Yeah, this was $5. So I got this one. And I got this one. This is Apple Crisp. And it's a different color jar. Like the jars are just, I like the jars. Even I would get the jar just to get the jar if there was nothing in it. And then there's like leaves and stuff on here. And this is a 3-wicker too. Oh, it's just fantastic. This smells so fresh. It's got a little bit of a spice to it. Yeah, it smells clean. $5. Yeah, that's what I mean, Joyce. Like if I went to Bath and Body Works, this would be a $25 candle. Or probably more, 35 maybe. But when I see this stuff for $5, oh, if there's 7 of them there, I'm putting them all in my cart. I don't care. I would just, nope, they're all coming home with me. But I bought 2 of these. I burnt one already. I went back. I thought, oh, I should go back and just to see. Because now we have a new Dollarama. So the newest one I went to, I got these two. I went back a day later, they were all gone. And that's the thing. When stuff like this comes out, boof, they just disappear. I forgot to tell you, David saw my tower fan video. Oh, cool. So yeah. And then when I went today to a totally different Dollarama that was by our Walmart, they only had one. And I went down that aisle. I thought, did I go down that aisle? I'm just going to go have a look-see. And I did. And sure enough, this was sitting by itself. It's like, oh, okay, I'm taking it. Because when I come back, it'll be gone. So yeah. I save the jars to decorate for... See, I do too. I do too, Pamela. I'm the same way. And they have these really cool... They're little knobs for when you use for your... like your drawers in your kitchen. If you only have like one knob to open the drawer. I want to get those, but I want to be able to cut that end off so I can glue them on top here. So then you pull it open. Because I'll use these in my bathroom too. For sure. I repurpose whatever I can. Even jars, like the crazy looking jars, I'll repurpose those. I've got Q-tips in one, those teeth floss sticks in one, and then those little sponges that you wipe your face off. Whatever those are, those I can't remember what those things are called. I got those in my bathroom. So yeah. So I'm pretty happy, and I got some red paint because I need to paint my lady's lips red. And this is what? This is a deep red. I couldn't just find a normal red, but I like the deep red better. So I'm excited to do this little craft. I'm not doing it today, mind you, though. Where did you buy it at? Jane, are you talking about the candles? I got it at Dollarama. And they have other candles. Like some places, I don't know if Dollar Tree, I never looked. If Dollar Tree carries the candles that we have three different sizes. Like they're short. One is short and it's about that big. But I got some that are that big around and they're this high. And they are a 90-hour burn. $5. Now I can't find them anymore. They don't sell them anymore. But the other ones, they do. The taller ones, they're about this big around. I think they're an 18, 19-hour burn. Oh, those are a good buy because you can burn them forever and they don't just dwindle down. But once they dwindle down, I just break off the wax and I put them in a plastic bag and I keep it. I'll make my own candle. That's what I'll do. And I got a bunch of tea lights too that Shane picked up from some woman. She was getting rid of them. He said, throw them in there. Put them in the little bucket that he got. She said, my wife will use those. So I use them. So I got these glasses from the Dollar Tree. So she's going to have black glasses. Not, well, I could paint them maybe, but I'd really have to scuff these up. Like Dollar Tree, well, I could go back and find a nice fancy pair. I wish I could find a green pair. That'd be awesome. But I'm going to see if I can try and paint these. I'm going to scuff them up with some sandpaper. And we'll see if I can scuff them up. I can make them purple. I got purple spray paint. I'll just have to cover the lenses. I can do that. All kinds of things. Or cigar box crafts. I don't have any cigar boxes. I know Shane's got a ton of cigar tins. But I can't use those for crafts. He uses those for tobacco. Like he's got a few kinds of tobacco that he bought out on the coast there. So he's using those. It's in my jars right now. I've got these little tiny jars. That's what he's got them all packed up with right now. So, but I'm excited to do this little craft. So maybe we'll do this, I don't know. Maybe Wednesday we'll do this. Like I could do this like right now, but I got to draw and I got to paint, and so I want to do that. Well, I could do that on camera, but I'm not doing it today. I'll set up my camera so it's back here so you can see me paint it and stuff. But I might do, well, if I'm painting, I got to let it dry a little bit. It shouldn't take long to dry on it though. You know, Slim, some tower fans have temperature sensors in it. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, noon, and night wherever you are in the world. There's 35 or 33 in here. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. But I wanted to show you my little Dollarama haul. So I'm excited to do this craft. Joyce wanted me to do it, so I'm going to do it. But I just wanted to get some florals where it'll blend in with my home and fall-y color. Got to go. Okay, Octo, you have a super day, okay? Have a super day. I haven't seen you in forever. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to do this. I got 4 of these. So I'm hoping 4 is enough. I think 4 will be enough. But I've done similar to this with a wig head. You get a wig head and then you get a bunch of florals, like even the hanging ones, and you put it all in and it looks like it's a big head of hair. And then I put sunglasses on her. I put a dowel about this big, hammered that in my front bed outside, my flower bed, and then you put the wig head on it so it doesn't fall over. And there she sat for a whole summer. So I could probably do that again because I've got, but I don't want to, I don't know, those florals I got from Temu, they're fake, but they look real. They're fantastic. Well, you know, I could bring some of those in and I could put some of those with this. So she looks like she's got a full head of hair, like the 80s. Like I like it full, like on top, so it looks all full. So that way you don't see no foam in the pot or nothing. I can put it in auto and it doesn't adjust the speed. Try it on, Slim. Let's see what it looks like on you as a wig. No, David, settle down. I got wigs. I can't wear wigs. I can't have long hair anymore. Long hair doesn't suit me anymore. It doesn't suit me anymore. I just, you know, I wonder how many people have long hair now. You know, like back in the 80s, everybody had long hair. Everybody. Like, I wonder if more people have long hair than short hair now. I always makes me wonder. It always makes me wonder. Or how many have short hair? Like, as you get older. Well, some people can't wear it, right? I think it as you get a certain age, like being a man. Some can't and some can. Some can't and some can. But I know Shane can't wear it long anymore. He looks like a totally different person when it's long, but he doesn't wear it the way I want him to wear it because he doesn't like it dangling in his face. It's like, well, cut your bangs a bit then. But because when you have that nice loose curl, let her flow. Throw a little bit of mousse in there so it holds the curl and just let it hang. Ah, I love that look. I love that look. But I just wanted to come on and show you guys what I got from the dollar store. Like, as soon as I came home, it's like, oh my gosh, I think I want to craft. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. But I'm going to put these somewhere. And I don't think I'm going to add those to that pot. Because I think, oh my gosh, I almost knocked you guys over. Did you see that? We had a wipeout. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. I hit the phone with my plant. So sorry. I think this is going to be too much because I don't want her hair standing up on end. And this is going to be her hair. So I'm going to have it only so high. And that's what these are for. So if I own, well, I don't know if they only had 2 of these. That's the thing. And I like everything to match. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. These I'm not putting in there though. These are going to go somewhere else. And I think these are going to go on my mantle somewhere. Like, you don't even have to stick them in anything. You can have them like laying down with all my driftwood. Plus I'm getting more driftwood. So my mantle's going to be full of driftwood. So I'm pretty excited. Hey, Seffi. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I can't wait to get started on this craft. I might put, like I was looking at birds. Like, should I maybe stick a bird in there with her hair? Or maybe a pumpkin? Or I don't know. I just kind of stick stuff and then I think about it and it's like, no. And then I'll try something totally different. But I do like to have something floral. Like this needs to sit on something where her hair is going to hang. So I don't know. This one might go on my mantle. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. Because I like you. Thank you, Sappy. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, I'm excited to try this. I've done these before, but not in a pot. Not in a plant pot. And I took some seeds from my plants outside and put them on some paper towel, spritzed it down, and put it in a Ziploc bag. Now they're all sprouting. They're about like that high. I want to see if I can grow those plants that are outside indoors for the winter. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if it'll work, but they say you can, once it's on the paper towel, I took the other layer off and I just laid it on the soil. And the soil is already damp and the paper towel is already damp. Then I put the plastic bag over it just to keep it like a greenhouse, and it's misty in there. The pot that Miss Helen got from Uncle William had a rosemary plant. Okay, well, I'm not going to do a real plant because we're going to start getting cool here. I can't grow plants as long as Grandma Helen can. I can't. So I have to do the fake. So the fake it is. So, but I think it'll look cool. It should be fun. But if I can get more of these, I'm going to get more of these for my ladder. Because I got a ladder across my cupboard up on top where I've got greenery. And if I could have stuff hanging from that thing, I'm going to make that thing so full of green. So even at Christmas time, I can just stuff florals in there for Christmas and not glue them. And then when Christmas is over, I can take them out. I can put ornaments in there. I'm telling you, that I'm getting excited for, is to decorate for Christmas. That'll be fun. I have that fake succulent in wrought iron rack. Oh, they're nice. Even in wrought iron. I love that stuff. I love it. I love it. And then I took one of my hanging baskets I have. Oh, it was out there the other night. Put my plant in there because I only got my few plants left because it's going to start getting cold. So, hey, Hazel. I'm on the... Oh, you're on the run. Okay, Hazel, be safe. I'm on the run. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on here for a little while and see what you guys were up to. So I'm excited to do this craft. I could have spent more time in that dollar store, but Brooke goes in, he gets what he needs, and it's like, okay, we got to go. So we got in the car, because I take him down one aisle. It's like, no, we got to go back over here. So I looked at the florals, and it's like, no, we got to go back. And I'm just standing there looking. And he's looking at me like, what are you doing? Okay, I'll be done in a minute, buddy. I'll be done in a minute. Then I got to put my stuff down and make sure I got everything that I need. Oh, yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy when I go in there. But it's fun. And it wasn't busy. There was some kind of rally going on here. But I'm not sure. I went by the police station. And there's all these Canadian flags and all these people there, but I couldn't read the sign. I know someone passed away, but I don't know. I don't know what it's about. Couldn't really tell. But it's not really busy out there. There's some kind of market going on, not a farmer's market, flea market, I think, or where you just go and there's people at tables and there's a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't go there because their cars were like everywhere down there. It's like, nope, I'm gonna keep on going because I'll never find a parking spot. I should have went to the other Dollarama is what I should have did. I could dollar store all day long is what I could do. Because we have what? We've got $2 trees and we've got one, two, $3 Dollaramas. Like, my goodness, you can spend some time in there to look at everything. Like, the Halloween stuff is just crazy in there right now. And they're starting to be in one aisle, there's like nothing in there. That's where all the Christmas stuff is going. So I know the Christmas stuff will be up before Halloween's over, and Christmas is up before our Remembrance Day even starts, which I don't believe. They should wait till that is over. After our Remembrance Day, where we remember our troops, then put your Christmas stuff up, not before. So it's kind of crazy. But that's just my opinion. So, but yeah. So what's everybody doing today? Anything? Anybody cooking? I should cook something on the barbecue, I think. I don't know. But it's so hot out there. I don't want to stand in the heat. I haven't even let my dogs out. They went out when I got home, but I haven't let them out since. So yeah. It's too warm. It's just too warm out. But I want to do this so bad, this craft. I think I'll paint her face today. That way it's dry. And I don't have to worry about it. And then we'll decorate it together. I think that's what we'll do. I'll paint. It's supposed to be 26 today. But it's just dead heat. There's no breeze. I was feeding the crows this morning at 8 something. I seen a crow on the light post out front. Then I seen a crow across the street, and there was a napkin on the ground. It's like, geez Louise. So what does he do? He picks it up and he throws it. I was like, okay, I've got some bread. Some older bread. I'm going to put it out there. So I went outside, put a little bit on the road, because I seen him in the tree. And I was like, I'm over here, buddy. You come over here. And I put some on the side of, the side of the ditch, we call it. So I put a little bit of bread there and I waited. I couldn't stay outside because he wouldn't come. So I came back in the house and I stood in front of my front window and boof, there he came. I thought, oh my gosh, there he is. I don't know, they have a nest back here or they have a nest in this woman's tree over here or something because they are so huddled around lately. And the seagulls yesterday, I don't know, I went out to let the dogs out and then I look up and I'm telling you, there were more gulls up there. It's like, what are they looking at? What food is down there? There was a swarm of them. I couldn't believe it. I was just in shock. Right away, I get my camera out and it's like, what's going on out here? So I went to the backyard. Like they were close up here. And then I went to the backyard and they were all flying around in a circle. Something, I don't know what was out there, but I could feed those things for days. But I haven't seen them around, like even in the parking lots lately, I haven't seen them. So I don't know what's going on or where they're going. I don't know where they're going. But anyway, that is that. So, what's everyone doing anybody doing anything fun? I'm not doing anything fun. I need to cook, though. I don't feel like having leftovers, but I think I'm going to cook something, though. Oh, an outdoor cafe. I love those. I love outdoor cafes. How warm is it in Canada? It's warm here still, Joshua. It's not crazy hot. Not now. Not today, anyway. But it has been hot. So you guys go by Fahrenheit. We go by in Celsius. So I buy sales all year long with my big family. It takes time to make everyone a Christmas tree ornament every year. That's one thing I've never done. But we don't buy for the whole family. We don't do that. We don't do that anymore. Like if we're going to, like, say Shane's sisters, then we buy for her husband, and Shane's mom. I'm just watching the game and I'm going to make a BLT. I got tomatoes. I don't have no lettuce though, but I got spinach. I can make a BST. I can make one of those. Oh, bacon. I love bacon. I could just have a bacon and tomato sandwich. Oh, those are good. How high is in Fahrenheit versus... Oh, gosh. I don't know, Joshua. I always have to figure it out on my phone. But 30 above Celsius in Fahrenheit, it's hot. Like, that's warm. That's warm. 90 to 32 here. Okay. Like, we've gone higher than that. Like, we've hit 40 degrees Celsius, which is just... That's just unreal. You can, yeah, BST. Yeah, a bacon, spinach, and tomato sandwich. I might have one of those. That's what I should have for my supper. Oh, I'm thinking of supper already, and it's only 3 o'clock here. But if I eat now, I won't eat for the rest of the day. Like, I eat twice a day, and that's it. Little bit for breakfast, and then I have a good lunch. Sometimes, or I'll have a really good supper. I just had a PB. Oh, those are good, David. I had jam on toast today for breakfast and my coffee. That was enough. I'm a little hungry right now, but not overly. But if I have something good now, then I won't eat for the rest of the day. Fresh spinach. Yeah, I've got some in my fridge. I've got lots of it in my fridge, so I need to use it up because I don't want it to go bad. This tower fan has a temperature sensor in it. Do you guys have regular fans? Yeah, I've got a ceiling fan. I've got two ceiling fans in my house. And a regular fan in my house. My fan in my room goes 365 days a year. It doesn't even close, it doesn't even shut off in the wintertime. When it's minus 50 outside, my fan is still going. It's just for the sound. It's not really for the air. It's just for sound. I just had a banana for a snack. Oh, bananas are good. I can eat bananas. Oh, I could eat a whole thing of bananas in one sitting, but I can't because they don't do good things for my body if I do that. But they're so good. I love bananas. I think that's my favorite, is bananas. I've been eating a lot of oranges lately. That is why Slim said it's hot. It's almost 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Divided by 5. Why did Google tell me something about divided by 2 or subtract 2 or something? I don't know. I just type in what is 32 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit, and they'll just give me the number. So it's like, why I have no time to multiply, divide, and take away? Just give me the number so I can see what it is. But if I look for a temperature in the States, it gives me what I see on my weather. So say I look up Dublin, Georgia, for instance, and it'll say either it's 32, 35, or whatever. But it's the temperature I can read in Celsius. So half a banana is my limit for carb snack. Yeah, I like a whole banana. But I'll just have a banana and that's it. It is Celsius times 9 divided by 5 plus 32. Oh, I just Google it and it just tells me. Or I'll just look up on my weather network, I hit a little arrow and I type in what city, wherever. Like even if I've looked at Dublin, Georgia, I'll just start typing Dublin. As soon as I hit DUB, a big list will come up and it'll say Dublin, Georgia, United States. Donk, I hit that, I can see. I can do Kathy's weather, which I have in the past. I've looked up there. So the doctor prescribed 1 banana per day. I eat a whole banana for potassium. Yeah, it's good. It's good, Sephi. It's good. I can't eat too many of those, so they play havoc on me. Then I can't go to the washroom, if you get my drift. So it's 1 banana, then I gotta wait like 4 or 5 days and then have another one. It's like cheese, eating too much cheese. I just look at my thermometer and tell me. I don't have one that just has like for fair. I should get one that just has Fahrenheit. But I'm sure if I look for something like that, it'll just say Celsius. Like I can get one that says Celsius Fahrenheit, but it still doesn't give me the right reading that I want. It's either it says it's 30 or it's 80 or it's 60. Then I know exactly what it is. You know what I mean? So here it's a little different. That's what I mean. I wish I had one that's just for Celsius and one just for Fahrenheit. So if someone said, "What's your temperature?" I could say it in Fahrenheit, then they'd know. So instead of, I love bananas, but they hate me. Yeah, they do too, me, David. Every now and then, if I eat too many, they don't like me either. And it's not comfortable when you can't go to the washroom. It's not a good thing. So you can. One that says both. I have one that says both, but it's not like, I don't even know where that one is. Oops, where that one is I had. I want a big one that is like that. So, like, when you look in Grandma's, she shows you that bird, and it says it's 80 degrees, or it's 40 degrees, or it's 70 degrees. That's what I like to see. Just give me a number, and then there's no figuring out. So if it's that cold here, I wonder what it would be in Fahrenheit. Yeah, I don't know. Like when you guys say it hits -1 there, it's freezing, you say. I find that funny. I find that so funny because -1 is not cold. -1 is so not cold. Like I would pray for -1 all winter long. Oh, I could do that. But we have to plug in, like how you guys run your ACs all summer long. We have to plug in our vehicles all winter long. There's very few days where our vehicles cannot be unplugged. They won't start. They won't start. Even in -50. Once they're plugged in and you go turn your car on, like you just flip the key over, you wait a second, then you turn it over. Like you can even hear it. You know how cold it is when you starting your vehicles in that temperature. My barometer says both plus humidity. Oh, I've got one of those. My dad had one of those. I've got it in my house, like for the humidity of the house and the comfort of the house and stuff. I made sure I took that after he passed away. It's like, no, I want this. I don't have very much of my dad's stuff. So that's on my wall. I look at that thing every day. Oh, it's comfortable in here, and this is the humidity, and so I find those kind of neat. Those are neat. My dad always had that right by the door, so he'd look at it. And then a rain gauge. I've never had a rain gauge. I should get one. He always had a rain gauge too. He'd always check that because he was a farmer. So he never lost that, even after he retired from farming. I think that really bothered him when he had to retire from farming because that was his love, He loved farming, loved it. I miss it too myself. Did you miss my message, Slim? Do you think tower fans are better than regular fans? I don't know, Joshua. I don't have a tower fan. I couldn't tell you. As long as I got a fan, I'm not really fussy at what kind of fan I got. As long as it blows some air, I'm good. I'm good. I left my AC, not my air conditioner on. It was the fan, but it was pulling the humidity out. I left that running last night, I think, for about 2 hours because I got a timer on my thing I can set. So when I woke up this morning, it's like, ooh, it's crisp in here. But all the humidity was gone. And the humidity is not back. So it's so far, it's so good. Actually had a rain gauge. Did the rain gauge measure rainfall? Yes, Seffi. Yeah. Yeah. My dad had one on the farm and then he had one when we moved to town. And that's almost like after my dad retired, he didn't know what to do with himself, you know? Like you go out the farm door out of your house, you're doing chores. He was always what we had was called a Quonset, those big metal. They have those in the States too. Like where all his um like his tractors and everything were. He was always puttering in there. But then after we had a huge sale. Like, I mean, it was mass. I didn't even know what was going on that day. All of a sudden, there's people all over the yard, and it's like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing? And Dad said, I'm selling all my stuff, and I'm thinking, what? Why? Well, we didn't know. Me and my brother didn't know we were moving. He says, well, I bought your mom a house. It's like, okay. So we're moving too? And he said, yeah, I'm packing it in. But the hardest part was seeing the grain truck. It was a shifter, a 5 gear or whatever you want to call it, a stick shift, 5 speed. That's it. That's what I learned how to drive on when I was 12. And when that left the yard, that was tough. And it's like, oh my gosh, can't we just keep this truck? Like, why can't we just keep the truck? Well, I wasn't going to drive it anymore. I know that. But my dad got rid of that, all the combine, the big case tractor, and then he had another little small tractor. It's just like, wow, what is all look at all this stuff is just leaving the yard. It's just I don't know what happened to our horses. That's the only thing I don't know what happened. I don't know if I was there that day, but I know they got sold, but I just didn't see them leave. And then my mom had her own quarter horse. It's like, where did she go? Like, where is Flicka? That's what she named her, was Flicka. And she was gray with black spots on her. I rode her once. Oh, that was a mistake. They freak me out. Like, they freak me out. I'm telling you. Because as a child, I was a big girl. And I always think of this every time I think of that horse. Like, I sure wasn't color coordinated that day. And being on the farm, and when you're a chubby girl, you just wear whatever, right? No one's out there. No one can see you except for your family. But hey, Cindy, but I remember sitting on that horse. I'm telling you, I had blue runners on with yellow laces. I had these shorts on that they were like an off pink and brown. And then I had this blue and white thing on. And I'm thinking, who on earth dressed this child? Like, I have a picture of myself, and it's just like, holy Hannah Brown. What on earth is that? Like, it's just funny. It's funny. Like, I show Shane every now and then, like, pictures he has, and he's like, ooh, check that out. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? And we laugh, It's like, oh my gosh. And then, like, I had, like, hair to here, but I think I was more round than I was tall as a kid. Oh, I would just sit and laugh, and it's like, oh my gosh. My mom taking pictures of me looking like that. Like, how? That's not right. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Oh, I laughed. Like, I laugh every time I see old pictures of me, and it's like, holy cow, that's a little unsettling. So I had to tell my horse's worst day. I had to sell my worst. Oh, sell. Oh yeah, yeah. I wasn't really much of a horseback rider. Not in those days. No, no. It wasn't for me. That's way too much power for me. Way too much power when your legs are like this. Nope, not for me. No, no, no. My dad had a black stallion. He rode him. None of us ever did. Me and my brother used to ride the bull, and his name was Bud, and he was massive. Like, oh, he was huge. But I would just ride away on them. So we rode the bull, and then I rode my mom's horse one time. My mom rode her horse all the time. She would go down, barreling down the field, like once it's all combined and everything's all lifted. She would bolt down there. Oh my gosh, she would be just a giving her with that horse. And I can remember she asked me, "Do you want to get on her and go for a ride?" It's like, "Well, not really, no." I said, "You can. I'll get on her, but just take me for a walk." Because I know before when I was on her on the saddle, I was trying to get comfortable and I moved and she kind of was gonna she just went back and was just gonna start going forward, like bolting, and it's like, okay, easy now, lady. Settle down. This I'm not into this. Just take me for a little walk. I don't want to ride this crazy horse. I was like, no, 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 no. I said, I'm going to end up falling off and I'm going to be breaking my darn neck. It's like, it's not happening. But my mom and dad used to ride all the time. It's like, not for me. I'd just rather take my bike down the driveway. I'm good. I'm good. Did your mom do barrel? No, she didn't, Seffi. No, no. You would ride a bull, but not a horse. Yeah, yeah. Bud, because he wasn't a runner, right? He was. I didn't even have to have anything. I could just hold on to his hair or fat or whatever he had there. But yeah, he wasn't a runner. Believe you me, he wasn't a runner. He was just a stroller. It's like, hey, this is good. You can't have a girl that's, like I was a big girl and I was too scared I was gonna break something. Like I no, no. Like my mom fed me really, really good as a kid. I swear, that's all she did was cook. It's like, gosh, I gotta move. I can't live here anymore because I'm eating. I used to eat way too much. I think I would eat my body weight at supper time. My gosh, it was out of hand. Like for real, it was out of hand. My brother was this skinny little rail, and it's like, gosh, where did he get his genes from? That's. But my mom was kind of a. She was a really chubby little girl too. She couldn't even walk when she was 2. That's how chubby she was. I was like, well, wonder where I got those genes from then. I must have got them from her. So, but it took me, we had to move. I used to get sick all the time, always indigestion. It was out of control. And it's like, oh my gosh, what am I not doing here? I'm not doing something right. So, my son rode bareback. Oh gosh, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. No, no. I think if I was slimmer, I would have not been so scared. But yeah, no. If I like, even my brother didn't really ride. I don't know why. I don't know why he did. My brother didn't really like doing too much on the farm. It seemed like we'd pick rocks. Who wants to pick rocks? I do. Dad got the tractor, and then he got the bale rack. We'd call it a rack, and we'd put a bunch of rocks on there because we had to take all the rocks from the field because it's going to be crop season soon. I love doing that. Uh, Baling, loved it, loved it. My uncle did, Jane. My uncle broke horses. A lot of my brothers or my mom's brothers did. And I know my uncle Willard had oh, what kind of, what are those horses called that have the really big feet? Like they're like double the size of a horse. A Clydesdale, he had two of those. And we always used to go to tractor pulls all the time where they're pulling really heavy stuff. I used to love watching that. That I got really into. We were always at the rodeo all the time, and that I really got into. I met so-called cowboys or whatever you want to call them. I used to just kind of chuckle at them. Then I was what, a young adult. I would just kind of, okay, you're a cowboy? All right. I didn't see cowboys where I lived because there wasn't cowboys there. But you go to a different place, then you see all these young people with cowboy hats on and chaps and the whole 9 yards, and it's like, what on earth is happening here? So I got to meet a lot of interesting people. I know that. I got along with everybody. So I had a good time with a lot of them. So we had rodeos at near. We have them here. They're not chuck wagon races we have here. I've never been to one of those. I don't know if they have other than that here, but I know a few hours out they have the big stampede, they call it the Calgary Stampede, where there's everything. I haven't been to a stampede in forever. In forever. I haven't. I like looking at the horses, but I don't like to get near them. I don't want to touch them. I don't want, unless they're in a petting zoo, then I'm there. But other than that, no. We did go see one. Something was going on here, and there was a horse there. Just calm. I'm telling you, she was old though. So, I see, Cindy, I seen your Facebook. They are not equipped for my issues. Can you get to Buffalo, Cindy? Hey, Helen. Yeah, rodeos can be fun. Yeah. But I know this, I wanted Brooke to touch this horse. Like you could go behind the horse and she wouldn't kick or nothing, eh? She wouldn't do any of that. She was an old gal, but just calm. Like she was so calm. But I know like after well, you brush them, but your hands get dirty from because it's their skin's oil and it's dirty, right? So, but she was so calm. It's like, okay, I can touch this one. She's calm. I love it. Thanks, Gladys. Hi, Seffi. What are you doing? Yes, this week. Okay, good. Has your blood pressure gone down, Cindy? Yeah, that just kind of makes you feel a little wonky too. You don't feel right. Like I don't get that. I don't get that. I know my blood pressure went through the roof once, but I didn't feel it though. I didn't feel any different. That's when I was just before I was going to give birth to Brooke. My blood pressure went through the roof, which I had no idea it did. It's like, what's happening? Oh, your blood pressure's a little high. It's like, oh, what's going on? Is it because I'm going to have a baby? I've never had kids before. I don't know what goes on. I'm just asking all these questions. It's like, well, let's rock and roll here. It's time. So the doctor came in. He says, let's have this baby. And it's like, okay, let's have the baby. This baby should be born in about 20 minutes. Sure enough, 21 minutes it took. 21 minutes. It's like, okay, perfect. My blood pressure just went right back to normal. So it all worked out. But I didn't feel any different though. 220 over 120. That's high. Holy Hannah Brown. Yes, it's down to 150. So are you feeling better, Cindy? Oh my gosh, what on earth causes that? That's insane. That's insane. Oh, you don't. Oh, how far is Buffalo? Can you get to Buffalo, Cindy? Where's Bobby? Can he take you to Buffalo? You might need some blood pressure medication or something. It's my brain problem. Oh, Cindy, I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yes, this week he will. Oh, good. Good, Cindy. Let me know how you're doing. Oh my gosh, that's scary. That's scary. Oh, Bobby, he's a good man. I'm glad he's gonna take you. How long I've been on here? I've been on here for an hour now. It's just something I go through. So you've been through this before, Cindy, I take it then? Can I cheer Cindy up, Slim? Sure you can, Joshua. Of course you can. You don't have to ask for that. I like that, Joshua. Yes, you can cheer her up. Of course you can. Of course. Say a prayer for her, Joshua, too. I remember I seen Cindy saying something about that on Facebook. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Pretty scary stuff. Just have to have an MRI every 3 to 4 months. Okay. So are you due now for one of those? Wow. 30-mile drive, and we will go as many days as possible. Wow. Okay, Cindy. Okay. Wow. Wow. I hope everything is okay. That's scary. You know, that's scary. But I guess I should get off here. I've been on here for an hour and 11 minutes. I think you're going to be just fine, Cindy. I know it. I know it. I know it. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And sometimes I self-gratitude, so I know you're going to be okay, you know. Sometimes I do that. It's like, no, she's going to be just fine. Let's not get too freaked out here. She's going to be okay. So, you always self-soothe. I know I do that all the time. I do that all the time. Like even my ex-sister-in-law, she's going through some crazy mental health problems right now. It's insane. Insane. Oh, no, no freaking out. No freaking out. That's right, Cindy. That's right. Yeah, I talked to her yesterday, my ex-sister. I just call, she's my sister, whatever. I always call her my ex-sister-in-law. But she's going through some stuff, like some really hardcore stuff, so. And she's been through so much sickness already, and it's like, my gosh. Like she's got a muscle disease. And she's built like a brick shite house. I'm telling you. She could probably take on any man. Like her arms are big. They're big. Sorry, I missed the trip. I didn't go live on my trip, Helen. I just went and bought stuff. I didn't go live. I didn't go live there. So, like, she's been through shingles. Then she got sick before that. And now her bladder. And she's lost so much weight. I'm just, oh. Like, she's, we were talking yesterday. And she goes and gets her eyelashes done. That way she doesn't have to wear makeup. It looks like she's got mascara on. So we were talking about like the nails and stuff, and like as soon as she phones me, oh look at my hair is just wonky right here. She's like, "Oh, look at you." Because I bleached my hair, right? And hers is brown. Like she's got brown hair like me. So hers is pink on top and brown here, and you can see her roots, but she hasn't had the time to do it yet. She's like, "Holy cow, look at you." And I looked at her and her hair was kind of wonky. Like we always talk about each other's hair. Like I didn't even do my hair when I was talking to her. It's like whatever. So she's got to get her nails done. So she's got to get her fake ones taken off, and she's got to get her real ones clipped. And that's the beauty of it. When you put acrylic or gel nails on, you're your nails grow. That's why I like to put them on, because then my real ones grow. Because every time I get a little, and I clip them down. I clip them down. It's like, I'm going to go get my nails done. Going to go get my nails done. And then we were talking about her eyelashes. And it's like, how on earth, because they last, if you don't get them wet, they'll last about 3 weeks. And it's like, well, how on earth do you wash your face? Like when you're in the shower. She says, I wear goggles. I lost it. I lost it. I was laughing so hard, and it's like, for real, you wear those little tiny goggles? She said, yeah. And then she's got a special shampoo for her eyelashes. And she says, I'll take a picture of you and of myself and I'll send it to you. And it's like, okay. Sure enough, she's got this clear shower cap on with these little swimming goggles on. I love it. I said, I love it. I laugh so hard. And I'm laughing when she's telling me this, trying to get her mind off stuff. I think I made her smile a few times. It's like, come on now. Get that smile out there. I know it's back there. I know it's there. And she knows how I am. Like I just lose it. And I'm laughing. And she had to go to a little like the wedding is today, and she was helping them decorate yesterday. And I said, you know what? Get in the shower, put a nice outfit on, make yourself look pretty. I said, and go out, have a beverage or two, and go hang out and have a good time with these people. I said, you got to get out of your head. I said, and it's not selfish. I said, it's your mental health too. It's like, you're not being selfish. And she says, well, I feel like I'm being selfish. And I said, you know what? It's about you as well. It's about you as well. I said, get out of your head. I said, she's got an appointment. I said, don't let those people medicate you. I said, don't let them medicate you right up where you can't think, or you're just all like you're numb. You still need to be able to feel and go through the motion. I said, because that's ridiculous. She said, I don't want no medication. I said, good. I said, maybe you need to just talk to this lady and figure out what you need to do. I said, but don't let them medicate you. I said, don't even do that. I said, if that's the case, and if you're going to take a little leave there, get on the bus or whatever. Come down here. Come and hang out here for a few weeks. I don't care. Come down here. You won't have time to think. I'll keep you busy. I'll keep you busy. We'll do stuff together. You won't have time to think. I'll let you nap every now and then, but that's about it. And then you can sleep during the night. Well, I might get up in the middle of the night and come running in there and jump on the bed and say, hey, what are you doing? Let's get up. Like stuff like that. It's just like, I get a little worried when she gets in her head like that, because it's not hard to get into that depression mode. And I don't want her there, I'll tell you. I don't want her there. It kind of freaks me out. It's like, get out of your head. I know it's easier said than done. I get that. But I said, it's about you too. It's not just about what you're thinking about. It's about you too. So you take those meds, good talks and time are... That's right. That's right, Seffi. Yeah. Like, I know she's talked about it to me, but she's done talking about it. She doesn't want to talk about it anymore. And I get it. I totally get it. I get it. But maybe she needs to talk to somebody that she does not know and just vomit that stuff right out. Tell her how you feel. Like, I know she's feeling sad, mad, she's angry. I get it. I get it. And sometimes I don't know. It's not about someone to sit and talk back of what, like when she was talking to me, I let her just vent. I just sat there and listened to her. I'm not going to give you my opinion. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Because it's not for me to tell you how to take care of this situation. But you know what? I am here for you. If you need to talk, you need to laugh, you need to cry, you need to scream, I'm here. I said, if you go out tonight, and she likes to have a few drinks, and I told her, it's like, well, if you go out and you have a few, and you've had a few too many, or whatever the case may be, you're an adult. You can do what you want. You're a grown woman. You want to have 4 or 5, or you want to have 10 or 15, it's totally up to you. You're an adult. I am not your mother. I am your family. If you need to phone me, call me. She didn't call me. So I'm not sure how good or not good of a time she had. I hope she had a good time because today's the wedding. So I hope she has fun today. So I'm hoping. It's hard, Slim. Pain syndrome, chronic. I'm always in pain. Yeah, I don't even know if I could even do that. And I told her, it's like, stress can make your body hurt. Stress can make your body hurt. Well, you know what, Seffi? I'm just going to say from my point of view, if I've been there, I've been there where she is. I don't drink anymore. I've partied a lot in my lifetime. I don't regret it. I had some really good times with some really good people. I had a lot of fun. When I go away, I'll have the odd beverage. I'm a grown woman. I'll have 2 or 3, depending on where I am and who I'm with. Doesn't matter. But it doesn't always lead to depression, I don't think. It doesn't always lead. If you've never been a drinker or if you've never done it, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I've gotten to a point where, like, I was depressed. I needed to go out. And then I felt better. I felt better. I didn't have to deal with what was going on in my head. I could just concentrate on the evening with some good friends and just have a good time. Yeah, the stress and stuff is still there the next day, but with me it just seemed, okay, you know what? I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through it and I'm going to work through it. If I have the right people in my corner, I'm going to get through it. And I had the right people in my corner and I got through it. And it worked out. It worked out. Like, she's got the support here. So I'm just saying, it's not always a bad thing if you just need to, you know what? I just need to escape and I'm out. See you later. I'm out of here. I gotta go. I get it. I get it. I've been there. I've done it. I didn't do it very often, I'll tell you that. Yeah, like you have to think about yourself too. Like whatever's going on in there is like, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it today. Sorry. Or you say, I'll deal with it tomorrow. But right now, I'm not dealing with it. I just need some good people that I can sit and talk to and have fun. And it just feels so good. Like it feels so good. When you have that, then it makes it easier. It makes it easier to do. But so I told her, so don't let them medicate you. Don't let them medicate you. Like she's already on anxiety medication. No, I didn't know who he was, Cindy. Shane did, though. I didn't know who he was. Even when I seen his face, I don't even know who that man is. But Shane used to watch him, which I didn't even know. I just found that out today. That was pretty crazy. I went on Facebook. I was amazed at what I saw. I was amazed at what I saw. They showed the whole thing. It was just like, who on earth is putting this on Facebook? Like I couldn't believe, I haven't seen it since, so I don't know if that person got taken down or what. I don't know. I'm sure he got flagged. I'm sure he got flagged. But that I was in shock when I saw that. It's like, Oh my gosh. That was crazy. But when a person is self-control, mature, it's safe. Correct, Pamela. Yeah. Like you're just not going out to get all hammered. That's not, no, no, no. Because you could just do that at home. But she didn't even want to go out. And I said, no, you go put on your best clothing, your best heels, get your jewelry on, do your hair all nice, go out and have a good time. Like it's with no driving. No, she doesn't even drive anyways. I didn't know him, but I knew of him. Yeah, I didn't even know of him. I didn't even know who he was. I had no idea. So I don't even know this gentleman. But then when I started looking, it's like, okay, well, I still didn't know who he was, but I was telling Shane when he phoned me, I said, did you hear about that? He says, yeah, I've been watching him for years. And it's like, really? I didn't know that. So Shane knew who he was. He's been watching him for quite some time. So I didn't know that. My daughter owns a bar. Everyone there isn't a crazy violent. No, they're not. They're not. No. No. So I'm hoping she got out and had a decent time and doesn't have to think about what she's going through. I can't say what she's going through. There's no way I would say it on here. No way I would. No. I respect her as a mother. So yeah, it's so crazy. So crazy. Yeah, the world is it's getting a little crazy. I'm telling you. It's getting a little crazy. Yeah. Like I really don't have to really look over my shoulder like today I didn't look over my shoulder once at all. Like every city, like it's everywhere. I know that it's everywhere, but every city's different. Like we're not as big as Toronto. Toronto, you would not catch me walking in that city day or night. You couldn't pay me enough money to fly to Toronto, let alone go through its airport. No, no, no. I don't trust that city. I don't even want to go see it. Ah, no. No. Like Edmonton, I think I'd feel safer in Calgary than I would Edmonton, which is so weird. I don't even feel safe in my hometown. Not here, but where I grew up as a kid. I would not raise my son in that town. You couldn't pay me enough money to live there. Ever. Not now. There's no way. That place has gone downhill like, oh, it's insane. Insane. I don't get it. I was asking you a question. Oh, sorry, Joshua. When I'm talking, I don't really watch the chat sometimes. Uh, can you do the voice of the blue fairy? No, I can't, Joshua. I can't. If you know how I don't know how she sounds. Sorry. The world has always been and always. Oh, it's worse now. It's way worse now since COVID. It's worse now. It's way worse now. Like it was when we went on lockdown. Yeah, there was stress there between people. Now it's through the roof. It's through the roof. You can't even look at certain people anymore, let alone have an opinion about anything. You just can't. You can't. Like, you cannot. It's insane. Insane. Doesn't mean my opinion is better than anybody else's opinion. We all have one. It's a conversation. That's what it is. It's a conversation. But you can't have an opinion because, no, you shouldn't be saying this. But it's okay for this one to say that. Well, like we don't debate in the house, but we have conversations, you know. But I don't know. It's even hard to even talk about on here. Would also make a nice blue fairy. Jeez. I had blue hair once, Joshua, but that's as blue as I've gone. I can hear Brooke. Yeah, he's out there. He's watching his show. What autism does he have? What do you mean, what autism does he have? He's autistic. I don't know if it's numbered or anything. Here in Canada, it's totally different. He is on the spectrum, though. But there's no what kind. He doesn't have Asperger's, but he's autistic. Hey, Denise. Sorry, I'm just staring at you there. You know, we are all one in this world. So why is it so hard for right, Cindy? Like we did in the '80s. Everybody was everybody's friend in the '80s. You walked by someone's like, hey, someone driving them down the road, and you wave. We still do that here, though. Like I know we still do that here because I've done it plenty of times. Like where one of our grocery stores, like when we're going down the main drag, coming out of the grocery store, you can go out through the back or you can come out through the front. So when you're coming out through the front, you can't block off this part of the driveway. So if there's a red light, there's a car up there, and then you stay back because you can't block that road off. And there's a lot of times where if I'm sitting there and there's a car there, and if I can wave that guy in, you go, then the light turns green, he goes in, then we start moving. We always do that here. Well, I do it. I don't say everybody does, but I do it. It's like, no, no, you go. I'm not in no rush. It's not a big deal. Oh, you're in Canada. I am, Denise. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know you as live. Sandra. I just thought I'd pop on and I showed all my dollar store stuff because I'm going to do one of those pots with like the hair, but using fake florals and stuff. So, not today, I'm not doing it, but I had to go get the stuff for it. So I'm excited to try it. Well, I've done it before, but with a wig head. But that's totally different. But, okay, I've been on here now for an hour and a half. And glasses. Yeah, I got black ones. But I'm gonna cover this. I'm gonna spray paint them purple. Purple or blue. Maybe blue. Or silver. Maybe I'll do silver. I like silver better. Purple doesn't go with my theme in my house, and neither does blue. So I might do silver. I don't know if I want to leave them black. I kind of like to have them a little bit of a color, but we'll see. Thanks, Denise. Maybe I'll make some food. Good idea, Cindy, because I'm about to do that too, because I'm getting a little hungry myself. I hum and haw between cooking or having cereal. It's just the lazy. It's just being lazy. I am so hungry. I am too. Maybe I'll make some tacos. I don't even have any taco shells though. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Sandra. I don't know what I want to eat now. Oh, maybe I'll just have some beans, and those green beans were so good. I don't know. I must have been lacking something because, oh, they were delish. I have several grandchildren on the spectrum and one with sensory perception disorder. Brooke was like that too. Like I know after he hit high school, like 10, 11, 12, he was good. And I believe 9, 10, or 8, 9, 10, how does it go? 10, 11, 12, and 9, 10, 11. I don't even know. Like middle school there, he didn't do it. But when he went to grade 3 to 6, there was a lot of sensory there. He would like push on the walls. And I know when he was smaller, I would squeeze the palms of his hands and his fingers. He loved that. Like I would even squeeze his arms, his feet, and his calves. Now I don't have to do that anymore. I didn't know your hair was blue once. Oh yeah, it was, Joshua. Yeah. Yeah. Not all of it, just part of it. Not all of it. No, not all of it. So yeah, but he's not like that anymore. He doesn't push on stuff. I don't have to, like, the odd time I just want to rub his hands, like I'll squeeze them, but he doesn't need me to do that anymore. Weighted blanket. He used to have, oh, there's a fly in here. Used to have a lap pad with weight in it. He doesn't need that anymore. I can't even use his weighted blanket now. He doesn't want it. It's like, okay, perfect. You don't need it. I won't put it on your bed. Because when I'm wrapped up in that, like my sister will use his weighted blanket when she comes. It's like, do you want Brooke's weighted blanket? Yeah, throw it on the bed. Okay. So I just leave it folded up. That thing weighs like a ton. I think that, I don't know, his blanket folded up feels like it's about 20 pounds. What does that do? It like with Brooke, it would calm him because he'd get too stimulated, like overstimulation. Overstimulation and autism doesn't always mix. Like it's too much. It's like your brain's just going, holy cow, I can't take this. That's what it's like. So, but Brooke, he's gotten so much better as he's gotten older. So I wish I could hang out with you, Miss Slim. You and I can hold hold your hands too, or one of them. I just want to feel them. Oh, Joshua. See, that's the beauty too of, like, even with Joshua being that he can't see. I would love, like even for Joshua to figure out how I look. That would be for him to feel my face, you know, with my glasses off. And I'd shut my eyes and then he could just feel my face. It's almost like you figure out how they look. I love that stuff. I love that. See, Brooke is a toucher too. He's very you were touch point therapy, Slim. Like Brooke's a toucher. He if he's I always think it's trust with him. Like if he looks at you and he feels calm around you, the first thing he's going to do is he's going to take the back of his hand and he's going to touch your face. He'll touch your face and he might slide his hand down your face if it could be an arm, or like if you got like a muscle shirt on, or if you're showing, even if you have no shirt on, like for a man, I mean, not a woman, he might touch your back. That's how Brooke was with Shane's dad. He would touch his back. And Shane's dad had a pacemaker, and you could see it. And Brooke was much smaller then at that time. And we were at Shane's mom and dad's, and his dad just had a bath, came out of the bathroom, and he didn't have his shirt on. So we came, and he's walking towards the chair, like where he sits. But he didn't sit down. He was standing by the back of the chair. And Brooke climbed up on the chair, and he's looking at him. And then he would take the back of his hand, and he's just touching his skin. And then he's seen his pacemaker. And then he went to touch it. And I think someone said Brooke, or said his name, like not to do that. And Shane's dad says, leave him alone. And it's like, oh yeah, Grandpa spoke up. It's like, nobody speak. Brooke can do what he wants now. So I found that just awesome. And I just stood there and I watched Brooke. And like he'd look at him and he would just feel his skin and didn't think nothing different of him at all. Just because he had a pacemaker and he could see it. But it was just how he would feel, Like he's feeling his grandpa and getting to know him, like in a totally different way. And even when Shane's dad got sick, we went to the hospital. What did Brooke do? Came into the room, went around that bed. Like Shane's dad could still, sit up and do all that. He went right around the bed and he crawled right in bed with him. Took his shoes off and took the covers, sat right beside him, took the covers, covered him up, and he just sat there. No, I'm with my grandpa. You guys just never mind what I'm doing over here. Someone tried to kick him out. I was like, come on, Brooke. Nope. Grandpa said, leave him alone. You can't tell Brooke what to do when he was around his grandpa. There was no way. It was so cool. I loved it. Yeah, it was so cool. It was just because Brooke never got to know my dad. My dad was already gone. He knew my mom a tiny, tiny bit, not very much. Like I'll show him a picture of her. He's not sure who she is, but there is a picture I've got of my mom and Brooke when he was small. So I made sure I had that. But he did not know my dad. So the only grandparents he has is like Shane's mom and Shane's dad, his late dad. Like he knows his biological father's stepfather. Like he doesn't know him because he doesn't see him very often. But with Shane's parents, oh yeah, those were his grandparents for sure. For sure. Light touches stimulates the toucher's nerves. Yeah, like he's all about the touch. And if he's really super comfortable with you and you're a woman, boom, you get that kiss on the cheek or you get it on the forehead. He's like that. He's very affectionate. Very affectionate. Like he's so affectionate. I love it. And the only one male that he kisses and hugs is Shane. Like Shane tells him he loves him like 150 times a day. So every time Shane comes up to eat, he comes up to Brooke and he'll come up to him and he'll just slide his hand across his hair and tell him that he loves him. So, hey, sassy frass. Yeah, energy transfers between humans. Yeah. And he loves that. Like Brooke is so into that. He just, I don't know. It's almost like Brooke knows. It's like, okay, this one I can trust. This one, yeah, not so much. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But he loves, like, all women. It doesn't matter nationality. Nothing. He's like, hi, hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you? He loves to chat with the women, I'm telling you. He loves it. So, but yeah, like, even being with Brooke, it's like he teaches you, right? He teaches you. He can teach you so much. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Disney World fireworks can go high, Slim. Oh, I'm sure they can, Joshua. I'm sure they can. Okay, I've been on here now for almost 2 hours. I said that 3 times, didn't I? 2 or 3 times. It's like, okay. Okay, I think I'm going to get off here and go make something to eat because I know Sephi's hungry and I know I'm hungry. Cindy's going to have some food. I'm going to have another cup of coffee. Brooke is so much like my Jacob. And it's just love, Sandra? What did you make, Sassy? I didn't make nothing, but I'm going to make, how Grandma Helen has that flower pot with the plant in it with the face? I drew the face on my pot. So it's not going to be real. It's not going to be a real plant. I'm going to put fake stuff in here and make it look, I bet Brooke has the best mom too. Oh, Joshua, my son has the best mom. No one can do my job, what I do for my Brooke. Not a one. Wow. Not a one. Sorry I missed your live. I have to rewatch. It's all good, Sassy. Yeah, I got some florals and stuff that I'm going to put in this pot. So, I'm so excited. I can't wait to do this. So I might probably do it Wednesday night and see. I think the rest of my fam jam should be home before then. I think so. Slim is very nurturing. Yeah, I'm the best mom to my son. No one can do my job as a mom to my son. Not a one. I've thought that all my life. It's like nobody can do what I do for Brooke. Nobody can. Nobody can. You know, like there's every spectrum of autism is different. It's not all the same. And I couldn't be Joshua's mom. I couldn't be his mom. His mom does what she needs for him. I couldn't do her job. Even though Joshua and Brooke are similar, I couldn't do her job as she couldn't do mine. You know? I don't know if I could be. Sometimes I wonder if Brooke was not autistic. Like, say I had two kids. So I have Brooke, and if I had another one who wasn't autistic, could I do it? Gosh, wouldn't that be just different? Like, it would be so different, right? But it's almost scarier. I think I'd rather have it this way. I just don't have to worry about different things than if I had a child who was not autistic. But the people who have children who are not autistic, they don't, they have different worries than I do. You know what I mean? So it's just me and my dad and my brother. Oh, Joshua, wow. Well, your dad's doing a fantastic job. You like my daughter, she say, no one know. That's right, Sandra. That's right. No one could do for Jacob like her. You know, if you don't have special needs, then you have no idea. You have no idea. Like, our worry is totally different. And sometimes it can, oh, it can make you sick, like you're with worry, you know? It's hard. Pray for my son-in-law. Cousin is 17 years old, was offered at, was what? Offed? At teenager party. Why? Why couldn't he go to the party? That's crazy. My friend's old son is. Oh gosh. You know, when people do that because of a disability, shame on them. Shame on them. Oh, I just don't get that. That's how it is sometimes when I go to Walmart, when because how Brooke is the way he is. Like, there's people just staring at him. I spit out of my mouth. And today, when I was cashing out at Walmart, there was a little native boy standing there. And all of a sudden, he fixed his eyes right on me, and he just stood there and stared at me. Brooke was getting a pop out of the machine. It's like, okay, he's getting his pop. That little kid just stared at me and stared at me, and I looked at him, and I just sat there and stared at him, and I gave him a wink. And then I smiled at him. And then all of a sudden, he broke contact. And then he just kind of looked around. He looked back at me, but I just gave him a wink and I gave him a smile. It's like, my goodness, like, are you okay there, little guy? But people, how they just stare. Like, what are you looking at? My goodness, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, it's I don't understand it myself, but that's what the generation is like now. It's not even so much even teenage kids. So the odd one looks at Brooke. It's like, well, you don't understand what he's going through, so you keep moving. But I don't know. Like I'm thankful for the people that the kids that Brooke went to school with. Like his whole school knew he was autistic. They all got it. They didn't treat him any different. It's like just because he's autistic doesn't mean you have to treat him any different. Don't make him feel like he shouldn't belong. It shouldn't feel like that. Oh, Sandra, I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous. And then they wonder why mothers like me are so vocal. It's like, what are you looking at? He's just autistic. Like, holy cow. He's good. Like, here. So then I start acting the way he does. Like, if he's jumping around, it's like, oh, come on, dude. I'm joining in. I'll do the same thing. There, they can look at both of us. If they don't just got one to look at, now they got two. So, even in the car today when we were coming home, a certain song came on the radio. And Brooke, right, he does this. But he does it like 100 miles an hour. I don't know how he does it, but he does it really, really fast. And he's pointing to the radio, and I said, what number? 4. So I turn it to 4. What number? 10. Okay, let's go a little bit higher. I said, louder? Yeah. Okay, let's crank this thing halfway. And I like the song too, and I'm going in the car, and he's listening. Well, he's playing on his phone and listening to the song at the same time. And it's like, people are looking at me, and it's like, what? Like, it's Saturday afternoon. It's a beautiful day. We are got our music cranked. We're having a good day here. Like, I'm not in the car by myself, but even if I was, I'd still be doing the same thing. I like the loud music. He does too. So let's just live our lives, everybody. I don't know. I don't know. If they stare, I would look directly at them and say, hello. Yeah, like, it's just like, what's going on? Is everything okay? He's just autistic. Everything's good over here. Like, I don't know. I don't understand it. But people don't educate themselves either. You know what I mean? They won't educate themselves about that stuff, which is sad. Which is sad. They have too many complexes to act natural. Yeah, like if Brooke's doing something silly, okay, I'll do that too. I'll join in with you. I don't care. You want to go run down this aisle or jump around like you do? I'll do it. Come on, I'll do it. Heck, me and Lisa were doing that at the exhibition. You only live once. Let's just have a good time. People were looking at us and they were chuckling. So we put a smile on 4 people's faces. Well, isn't that a treasure? They got a kick out of it. So let's keep doing what we're doing. I understood. So yeah, you have to, Pamela. Yeah, because if they don't know, they think, oh my gosh, what's wrong with that kid? Well, you can already tell there's something up there. So, look nonchalantly, look away and carry on your day. Don't make it so like they're more noticeable than the person with the disability, for goodness sake. It's crazy. I was at your house, Slim, showing Brooke the Disney World fireworks show, the finale part. I wonder what he might react to the bright screen. I'm going to try and put that on tonight for him, Joshua, and see how he is, because he'll probably go downstairs today, watch the big screen down there, depending on what time he goes downstairs. But usually before 9 o'clock, he comes back upstairs. So if he's up here before 9 tonight, I'm going to put it on the TV and see. I've been shopping with my daughter and Jacob, and I have said, gosh, he not got 2 heads. I know. It's crazy. I know it's hard to take sometimes, Sandra. I get it. I try to just brush it off. Like, I'll look at them and then I'll look away. Hey, look over here. I got pink hair. Don't worry about what he's doing. Look at me. Look at me. Do you want to judge me because I'm in my 50s and I got pink hair? Go ahead. Do what you got to do. But it's just it's nuts. It's nuts. Let us know. I fell asleep during the parade. But yes, okay. I've been on here for 2 hours. Now I am going to sign off, everybody. I greatly appreciate every single one of you coming on here, and all my silent watchers and viewers coming on, my moderators. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening, late afternoon. Yeah, he's in the background. I got him lunch, so he's out there eating. I don't know if he's still eating or not, but he's playing, so I'm going to make me some food, and then I think I'm going to come in here and paint this face on this pot so I have it ready, or I'll do it later. I'm just going to have something to eat first, so. But I'm glad. Goodbye for now, Kathy V. She's probably sleeping now, Steffi. She was just about going for her nap because she says, if I stopped talking, I fell asleep. So she needs a rest. She had a long night, so. Love you, Sassy. Love you too, Sassy Frass. I've got a file that says Sassy and Chic. I thought of you right away. I thought of you right away, Tina. I just started laughing. Ooh, Sassy and Chic. That's a good one. Good night, Sandra. Good night, Joshua. Pamela. Everybody who came in. Everybody who was here. I hope you all have a great night. I'm in late afternoon, so if you're going to go eat, go get you something to eat, because that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go cook or just have leftovers. I don't know what I feel like yet, so I would like a taco now, but I don't have that. So yes, good night, everybody. I'll see you Wednesday. I'm going to schedule a live, and we're going to do this pot, and we're going to get this girl we're going to get her looking all pretty. So take care, everybody. Good night. Where's my button?